Hi everyone, it's Ed with Elemental Healing Therapy. We're going to continue our discussion on feeling the feelings. Today we're going to be exploring two emotions that both spark learning and adaptability: surprise and intrigue. Surprise is what wakes us up, intrigue is what drives us forward. They are the body's way of saying something new is happening and pay attention. On our feelings wheel, we are going to be staying right here with surprise and intrigue. Now, let's take a look back in history. When did surprise become curiosity? I want you to picture our ancestors on a dense forest trail. A sudden rustle breaks the steady rhythm of walking. In an instant, heart rates jump, pupils widen, and muscles freeze. The jolt of surprise is pure survival. It stops movement long enough to decide predator or opportunity. When the bushes part to reveal berries instead of the tiger, the freeze melts into forward motion, curiosity ignites. Someone tastes, learns that it's safe, and a new food source is discovered and presented to the community. That single moment of surprise followed by intrigue fed the tribe. Evolution kept both reflexes because together they help us adapt. One stops us from dying, and the other helps keep us living. For children, how learning and wonder develop. See, for children, surprise shows up in every peekaboo game. The baby's eyelids widen, and then they light up. Each repetition teaches unexpected things can be safe, even fun. That's the beginning of resilience, tolerating novelty without panic. If caregivers respond to surprise with delight, "You found your toes!" the child's nervous system wires curiosity and joy. If an adult responds with fear or irritation, "Stop touching that!" and the brain links surprise to shame or danger, and then shuts down exploration. Dan Siegel calls this the window of tolerance, the zone where new experiences feel manageable. Secure attachment widens that window. John Gottman found the same in his research. Playful surprise and shared curiosity deepen emotional connection. See, safety makes wonder possible. Modern misfires the startle in an age of alerts. Today, our startle reflexes are still firing, but mostly for notifications or headlines. Every ding of a phone hijacks the same circuit that once saved us from predators. We stay half startled all day. The brain never gets a chance to rest long enough to become intrigued. Chronic startle follows with narrowed focus, shortened breath, and it keeps the vagus nerve in mild defense. That's why curiosity feels so hard whenever we're stressed. Our biology is trying to survive novelty, not explore it. In REBT, this belief behind the state is often unexpected equals unsafe. We can reframe it as unexpected means new data. I can observe before I judge. This is information. That cognitive shift alone changes the chemical cocktail from cortisol to dopamine, turning shock into curiosity with integration and grounding. So, let's reset together. I want you to think of something that startled you recently. A sudden noise, a comment, a change of plan. I want you to feel where that startle lives in your body. For most people, it's the shoulders or the chest. We wear our shoulders like earrings. I want you to inhale slowly through your nose over 4, lifting your shoulders slightly, holding it for a second, and then exhaling with a gentle sound, letting the shoulders drop, repeating it twice. That exhale tells the body the danger has passed. Now, as you breathe, I want you to ask, what new information might be here? This moves your brain from the amygdala to the prefrontal cortex, from defense to discovery. In polyvagal terms, you're shifting from your sympathetic activation to your ventral curiosity. Biofeedback would show this as a heart rate variability, widening again the signature of the intrigue, replacing the startle. Modern side. Well, healthy repair. I had a client once describe a staff meeting where her supervisor was suddenly criticizing their work. She felt the shock, face hot, stomach tight, and wanted to withdraw. She wanted to leave, quit, run away. Instead, she paused and took one slow breath and said, "That feedback surprised me. Could you tell me more about what you'd like changed?" The room relaxed. Her curiosity turned from confrontation into collaboration. Surprise became intrigue, and intrigue created learning. When I am personally startled, I feel my shoulders jump and breath catch. I reminded myself this is an ancient alarm doing its job. I take one slow breath and I look around, letting my eyes actually look in the present moment. I see in the present moment that there is no danger. Most of the time, there is no danger. It's just something new to understand. That's what happens whenever we turn surprise into curiosity again. This week, I want you to notice your first startle. When something unexpected happens, pause before reacting. Take one slow exhale and ask, is this a threat or novelty? If it's safe, lean in. Ask one curious question. What? And make sure it's a what question. Every time you do, you're going to strengthen the bridge between fear and learning, defense and discovery. In our next week's video, we're going to explore sadness and joy, the emotions that help us grieve what's gone and celebrate what remains.